How's it going, everyone? Tyson Gaming here, and welcome back to my Pokemon Fire Red Extreme Randomized Nuzlock. It is time for the finale. Today we'll be heading through Victory Road and then taking on the Elite Four and Champion, and hopefully getting a victory in this Extreme Randomizer. Unlike the previous one in Platinum, where I did manage to make it all the way to Cynthia, but then unfortunately lost. Which that still irks me, and I still kind of want to go back to Platinum for like a separate video, rebuild the team and see if I can beat the Elite Four. Like say I had like a better team, just had like, you know, my standard Pokemon and didn't lose everybody, but that's a idea for another video. But anyways, just like I did in Platinum, what I'm going to do first is I did gen in myself some rare candies. For two reasons. One, because I want to evolve all the Pokemon I have in my PC that can evolve, mainly to see what I can potentially get and then kind of go from there. And then, obviously, use the rare candies to boost up my Pokemon to the appropriate levels. Now, before people start saying, well, isn't that kind of cheating? Yes and no. Yes, because technically I should be quote-unquote training like in Victory Road to try to get the levels. But one, I don't have time for that, and the series would never end if that was the case. And two, I have to get my Pokemon up to at least level 55 or 56 in order for them to stand a chance, and some of them are pretty much there, but especially a lot of the Pokemon in the PC, especially if they evolve super early and are really good, I have to use a lot of rare candies to bring them up, so it kind of balances out. But I mean, for the most part, again, I'm not going to over-level myself. I'll be like right on par with either Bruno or Agatha, so like right on like the middle of the road of all the levels. Because Blue's Pokemon, they're all going to be in the higher 50s, and then his Ace is going to be level 62. So being 56 or 55, it'll still be a decent challenge to beat the Elite Four, but then it'll be kind of difficult to beat Blue, especially if I don't get like a lot of levels from the Elite Four getting my way up there. Not to mention, I can still potentially lose, because again, like I had in Platinum, I had a pretty decent team. But the issue with Platinum is I didn't have a lot of type diversity, which is the main downside and why I lost to Cynthia. But for this team, I actually have a lot of type diversity. I only have one Dupes typing, which is my Aerodactyl and Kingler. They're both ghost types. But outside of that, I have individual typings for my entire team. Now, this will be pretty much the final team I want to go with. The only Pokemon that would potentially be replaced will be my Aerodactyl. And don't get me wrong, I love Aerodactyl. Him being a ghost type is definitely a big buff. But again, since he's one of the Pokemon that has a Dupes types, and obviously I'm not going to get rid of my Kingler because of the Dragon Dance Baton Pass setup I have with him, he's kind of on the, you know, bench. Not to mention, since Gardevoir also has access to Drizzle, he doesn't really serve a purpose as a rain setter either, so unfortunately, Aerodactyl, you are on the hot seat. You might potentially be left into the box, which kind of sucks because, again, Aerodactyl was, what, either my first or second encounter? So we'll have to see. Thankfully, we don't have too many Pokemon to evolve. Unfortunately, I can't evolve like my Nidoran there because I don't have a Moonstone or anything. But at least for the time being, this is more or less what the team's going to look like. Obviously, Gardevoir is coming because, again, it gives me access to Drizzle Thunder. So I have a 100% accurate Thunder on a Gardevoir. That is stab because Gardevoir is electric type. So that is insanely good. Yeah, so for the most part, Aerodactyl will actually leave you on the team. So for at least right now, this is kind of the team going forward. It just all depends on what a lot of these Pokemon can evolve into. Because, I mean, a lot of Pokemon in this box are decent. Like, I might bring my Exploud back onto the team, because, I mean, having Tail Glow is always good, but we'll have to wait and see how it all goes. Anyways, if you guys are excited for today's video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because even though this series is ending, as usual, I will start up a new Nuzlock on Thursday. And this Nuzlock will have a special rule, which will hopefully help with my consistency problem. You know, my problem of not consistently upload like I used to be able to do. We'll have to wait and see if it helps. I hope it does, and it should, considering me. But anyways, let's get right into it. Now, I will obviously be using speed up quite a bit today, just so we can obviously get through all the evolutions. Bring Ninkata on. Wait, that's Nidor. Oh, that's Nidoran female, so this will evolve. Okay. Yeah, I'll bring that. Then, who else do I want to bring? Yeah, let's bring Oddish, since Oddish should be evolving right away from that level. Then I will keep this slot open, mainly because for curiosity's sake, because of the very first episode when I caught my Ninkata here, I was wondering what happens when Ninkata randomly evolves. Will it still produce a Shedinja, or will it randomly produce a new Pokemon? Because in case you guys are unaware, if you evolve a Ninkata into Ninjask and have an empty party slot, it will produce a Shedinja, because Shedinja is the leftover husk of the Ninkata that Ninja sprouts from as it evolves. So if the game is programmed the way I think it might be, we should be getting a random Pokemon from that, or we might just get a Shedinja. That, or they just programmed it to where it has to be specifically Ninkata into Ninjask, but we'll have to wait and see. In fact, we'll actually not wait too long, because we'll do Ninkata first. Now, I don't really remember what level Ninkata evolves at. It shouldn't be too high, because I remember using Ninkata and Shedinja a few times, but I don't overly remember. I think it's the early 20s when this thing evolves, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, it's evolving. Okay, let's see. For science, does this work? Okay, goes into a Clamp Pearl, which unfortunately cannot evolve because I don't have the necessary evolutionary items, so this one kind of sucks for me. Obviously not coming onto the team, but let's see if it produces a Pokemon, or if it has to go specifically into Ninjask. Oh, it did! It actually works! It produced a Credilli. Okay, so the Extreme Randomizer does work with Ninkata. That's awesome! Okay, that's really, really cool. I've done a few Extreme Randomizers, both Platinum and Emerald, but I never had an Ninkata, and I never evolved it, so this is really cool. I have a Steel and Grass type Cradilly. That is really, really cool. Okay, so it does work like that. That's awesome. I'll have to keep that in mind for whenever I do another Extreme Randomizer in the future. Yo, that is actually awesome. I thought it would work like that, but I didn't know if the game was smart enough to recognize that it wasn't going from Ninkata into Ninjask. That is actually awesome. Yeah, that is really, really awesome. Alright, now let's evolve our Goldeen, which should be Memento. Nope, don't want that. Wait, what level does the Goldeen evolve at? There's no way it's at level 30, right? Wait, do I not know how to evolve Goldeen? Oh, there it is, okay. And it goes into a Torkoal, which I'm pretty sure I already have a Torkoal, so this kind of sucks for me. Bug and Steel. Yep, sorry Torkoal, you're not coming on a team. Let's do Ninkata next. Oh, Ninkata goes into a Walrein. Okay, Walrein is definitely a potential contender, depending on its typing, because Walrein is a very, very bulky Pokemon. And my team has a lot of hard hitters, but it doesn't have any real bulk to it. Like, the bulkiest Pokemon I have would be Groudon, and then goes right down to Scizor. After that, all my Pokemon are super fast and just hit hard. So Walrein, potentially, depending on what type this thing is. It's pure fighting. And he doesn't have the best attack stat, so it might not work out. That kind of sucks. Alright, let's do Oddish next. I still can't get over that the Cradilly actually worked. Again, at the beginning of the series, I wondered if that's how it would work, and in my mind, I thought it should, but it's really cool to see that it actually does. But yeah, so far, Aerodactyl, you are safe. You're not being kicked off the team just yet. I mean, realistically, Aerodactyl is a very solid Pokemon, but what I would want is a typing that I don't have, or Bulk City. And speaking of Bulk City, hello Swampert. Swampert here could be really, really good, because he's primarily a physical attacker, which obviously normally he's part ground, which he can take advantage of, but his water half normally can't. And he has Howl, so I can set up with him. He is a Dragon and Electric type, which are two typings I already have. Gardevoir is an Electric type, and Kingler is a Dragon. And unfortunately for Swampert, they're also two special attacking typings, meaning that all Dragon type moves are special and so are Electric. Okay, interesting. Most interesting. Okay, so nothing too great from that first batch. Yeah, Torkoal, you're not coming in. Bring Slowpoke. Yeah, Clamperl I can't evolve anymore because I don't have the necessary stuff for him. Let's see. Bring in Snorunt. Bring on Mareep. Can I evolve Lotad? No, Lotad needs it's either water or a leaf stone, and I know I don't have too many evolutionary items, so it'd be Celio that's next, and oh boy, Celio's gonna take a while. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun with him. That's going to be super duper fun. Alright, let's do Slowpoke first. And I actually don't know when all these Pokemon evolve. Spark. No, because you already have Thunderbolt. I don't need another. Yeah, I'm mainly right now hoping for a good Pokemon that has a good typing. Because again, Aerodactyl is good. I'm glad it's Ghost, but I don't need Ghost because of Kingler. So I guess I would want like a Fire type or a Grass type. Again, just a typing that I don't have. And if it's attached to a good Pokemon, that would also be very beneficial. Rapidash. Okay, Rapidash, not the best thing in the world, but again, it all depends on what typing it is. Because again, right now, all I'm looking for my final team member, and again, if I have to take Aerodactyl with me, I'm not going to be disappointed, because again, Aerodactyl is a solid Pokemon. I just need a different typing. Like, that's all I'm looking for, is just a new typing on a solid Pokemon. Nuzleaf, that sucks, because, I mean, again, he is the Nuzlock Pokemon, but unfortunately, I cannot evolve Nuzleaf, because I'm pretty sure Nuzleaf takes... It's a Sunstone to go from Nuzleaf to Shiftry, so he is stuck there. That sucks, I can't evolve him anymore. Alright, and then let's do Snorunt next. I'm holding off on Rhyhorn and Celio, because I know they're going to take a long time to evolve, because, yeah, for whatever reason, Rhyhorn evolves in the late 50s, and I don't know exactly when Celio evolved, but I know it was a long ways away from level 6, so just gotta use speed up here and kind of go from there. Mirror move, nope. Okay, there we go. Oh, Hitmonchan. Okay, this is a Pokemon that can be greatly... Well, actually, no, Hitmonchan kind of needs a physical attacking typing. So it all depends on what he gets here. Yeah, he's definitely not one I would want to have a fire type, because again, he has next to no special attack. So let me do a quick look through here. Okay, Ground and Grass. So your only weakness would be Flying, which is kind of good. And it actually has Overgrowth, so we can take advantage of the Grass typing. Okay. Hitmonchan is pure ground, so he's not coming on because I already have Scizor. And Nuzleaf is also a Ghost type. What's with all my Pokemon being ghost types? Like, pretty much all my good Pokemon I've had were all ghost types. I have Rapidash, Aerodactyl, Rhyhorn, Nuzleaf. I'm pretty sure my Exploud back when he was a Charmeleon was also a ghost type. Alright, yeah, this is kind of crazy that in this run, it seems like ghost typing is the most common typing. Where in Platinum, it was Flying and Swords Dance, yo bet. Yo Swords Dance, E-Speed. Depending on what Rhyhorn evolves here, and this could be good. Oh, please evolve into a normal type. Please evolve into a normal type with a good attack stat. Okay, level 30. Okay, cool. What are you evolving into, Rhyhorn? Please, something good. Something busted. You're going into a Corellia, which is kind of upsetting, but again, doesn't matter because Corellia can evolve again, so we'll just go from there. This is why I love extreme randomizers, just the absolute chaos of all the potential evolutions. Yeah, Corellia will evolve again. Okay. Please go into a normal type physical attacker. Tentacool, nice, nice. Definitely not what I want. Okay, there's Tentacool. Again, all I want is a physical attacker. Cloyster. Okay. Cloyster's not terrible, and it definitely has the bulk I would want. Because I'm pretty sure in this generation... No, Regirock has more. I'd love to say, because I know he has 180 defense, but Regirock has more, 200. Is Cloyster second? No, it'd be Deoxys defense, wouldn't it? Cloyster, what do you got for me? You are pure electric. Which kind of sucks. I mean, Cloyster, not the best attack stat, so that strat goes out the window. Alright, Cilio, we're gonna be here a bit with you, buddy. Okay, there we go, finally. Thankfully, I am cutting out a lot of this, and ooh, a Cacturn. You know, underrated Pokemon Cacturn is, and depending on what typing he is, he could be greatly buffed. Yeah, thank God I'm cutting out a lot of this, because I've just been sitting here for a while trying to evolve the Cilio. Okay, let's see here. What typing is Cacturn? You are Ice and Poison. Which I don't need because I already have a Poison-type Mewtwo, and Ice is definitely not a good typing. Definitely not something I need. Definitely not something I need. So nothing too great that I want to bring onto the team. Alright, next up is Chinchou. We'll put you over here on the maybe pile. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Rapidash. And of course, Exploud over here on the maybe piles. Alright, and then bring in Duskull. And Houndour. And I think these are the last 3 Pokemon that I can actually evolve, because Primeape is fully evolved. I can't evolve Lombre or Clamperl because I don't have the necessary evolutionary items. Fully evolved, Castform doesn't evolve, fully evolved, Mindim doesn't evolve. Yeah, these are all the Pokemon I can evolve. Actually, do I have any evolutionary items? I do have a Moonstone, which I can't use because Nidoran didn't go to a necessary Pokemon that can use it. I do have a water... Wait, does... Wait, hold on. Does Lombre take a Water Stone? I think it does, so I think I can evolve it. I think I'm just dumb, because I think Lombre does take a Water Stone. I know Nuzleaf is Sunstone, so that one I can't evolve, but this one I should be able to. I sure can. Thank God I remembered that. I'm pretty sure I said Leaf Stone earlier too, which is kind of embarrassing, but oh well, at least we get more randomized evolutions, that's fine. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have a Loudred. This one we can evolve. This one will also take a bit because Loudred is a middle stage evolution. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Again, thank you, future editing me, for cutting out a... Ooh, Charizard! Okay, there we go. Again, like I said, thank you, future editing me, for cutting out a lot of this, and we got Striker. We got a Charizard. Awesome. This is, depending what typing he is, this is definitely a Pokemon I'll very highly consider bringing in, because again, I just love Charizard. It's not my problem. A fighting type Charizard with a minus ability. He does have all fighting type moves, right from the, so he has stab right away, and it's not a typing I have. Yeah, but fighting type... A fighting type Charizard. Again, Charizard is one of those Pokemon that can be run physical or special, but without a decent setup move, and obviously without the ability to Mega Evolve like it can in future generations, he'll be going on the maybe pile. Let's just see what the other Pokemon can go into. Okay, here's Chinchou, and it goes into a Tropius, which is, again, a lot of people say Tropius is an underrated Pokemon, but I will definitely say no to Tropius, unfortunately. I'm sorry to all my Tropius fans in the chat or comment section, but he will not be coming onto the team. Yeah. Okay, so now it's just Duskull and Houndour, which Houndour should evolve pretty much immediately. I mean, if Houndour wants to go to, like it normally does, go straight to Houndoom, I wouldn't be opposed to it, because I know Houndoom in this game is a grass type, because that's what Blue has as his starter. I would not be opposed to that. Okay, evolution, there we go. And it goes into an Apom, which unfortunately Apom ends right there because Ambipom doesn't exist yet. And yeah, Ambipom kind of sucks. Alrighty. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but I mean... Alright, cool, so... I mean, potentially, Aerodactyl, you might be safe. Might be safe and staying on the team. Which again, I'm not opposed to, because again, Aerodactyl is a decently solid Pokemon, and ooh, a Vigoroth. Oh, if only you went to a Slack King. If only you went one more and went straight into a Slack King. I mean, I could just straight up bring Vigoroth. Vigoroth is a pretty solid Pokemon on his own. Poison and Dart. Yeah, I'm gonna evolve one more time. Alright, yeah, it goes evolves right away because he's already passed the points. Alright, Vigoroth, you're one of my last Pokemon to evolve. What do we got here, Chief? A Piloswine. Another Pokemon that unfortunately doesn't have its full power right now because he can't go into Mamoswine. But Piloswine, depending on his typing, not a bad option either. And I think that's all the Pokemon I can evolve because yeah, Ambipom's done, Piloswine can't. Piloswine is a pure ground type, don't need that. Steel type Ambipom, Bug and Fire. I mean, I got my fire type I wanted. He doesn't have any fire type moves. Okay. I got me some thinking to do. Alrighty, let's... Yeah, Tropius is a definite no. As is Ambipom. Piloswine, as much as I love him, is also a no. Charizard, I'll put on the maybe pile. And then, yeah, Cacturne is also a no. Okay, is there any other Pokemon here that I can evolve? The only one I can potentially evolve is Clamperl, but again, I don't think I have the Deep Sea Shell or Deep Sea Tooth that I need. I mean, I'd be surprised if I did, but I don't believe I do. Oh wait, I actually do. I do have the scale I need. I actually can evolve the Clamperl. Okay, cool. Yeah, because normally it'd be a trade evolution, but I have trade evolutions on, so it can actually evolve without trading it. So all I need to do is give Clamperl that Deep Sea Scale and evolve it. Cool, so Clamperl will be my last evolution. Okay, there he goes. And it goes into a Shedinja, which I think the Shedinja is not going to have Wonder Guard, which is going to be beyond sucky for him, because obviously he will have the 1 HP stat. Actually, wait, no, I don't think the randomizer can touch Shedinja, so I think Shedinja should still have Wonder Guard. Does it? It does. It still has a Wonder Guard because the randomizer knows better, because obviously without Wonder Guard, Shedinja is actually useless. But unfortunately, yeah, not good. Water and Psychic. Yeah, Wonder Guard does nothing for this because he has so many weaknesses. He's weak to Electric, weak to Grass, weak to Dark, weak to Ghost, weak to Bug. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Wonder Guard doesn't do anything for Shedinja in this situation, so that sucks, and that's all of the evolutions that I can do. Yeah, because again, I don't have necessary zone for Nuzlock, so he's done, and then all the Pokemon in here either are fully evolved, or they don't evolve, or don't evolve yet because of the generation we're in. So, that means now I have a dilemma. What am I going to do for my final team member? And it's definitely between those four. Again, Aerodactyl is not a bad Pokemon. It is very solid, can hit really hard, and is super duper fast. But again, I have some pretty decently fast Pokemon that can also hit hard with obviously Gardevoir and Mewtwo. Scizor is not the fastest thing in the world, but it definitely hit really hard. Kingler can get super duper fast, and plus I need Kingler to stay on the team because of my strategy with Baton Pass, Dragon Dance to go into either Scizor or Groudon. I'm not getting rid of Groudon because, you know, it's Groudon. So yeah, for my final team member, it's definitely between these guys. I'm definitely leaning towards Charizard because, again, it's, you know, Charizard. Oh wait, I actually can't bring in Charizard, because I can do Dragon Dance Baton Pass into Charizard and give him a +1 attack. That is very good potential. And he does have Sky Uppercut, which is one of the best fighting type moves in this generation. The only downside is that he has a horrible ability. Where, okay, because this is a doubles ability, or if my opponent just randomly has plus. I would love to bring in Charizard, but I just can't. Solo Poison with Water Absorb. Again, Exploud's not a bad Pokemon. The only issue is, as I don't have Stab for him, not to mention Poison is physical in this generation. I mean, I do have Tail Glow, but again, without Stab, his moves aren't doing too much. And then Rapidash with Grass. Grass and Ground. So Rapidash's only weaknesses are flying, fire, and bug. because grass negates ground's weakness, and water makes it neutral. Then it's quad weak to ice. But he doesn't have grass type move. I mean, he might once I level him up. 125 attack, 145 speed. I mean, yeah, Aerodactyl is just a good Pokemon. Plus he has, Confuse Ray and Recover. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. As much as I love Charizard, do I want to bring Charizard in? I really do want to bring Charizard. And again, that's because I am biased and it is Charizard. I'm pretty sure I have the black belt, so I can increase his fighting type moves. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. It is between Charizard and Exploud. These are the two that I'm trying to decide between. Aerodactyl. No, I can't. Who's the bulkiest here? Okay, in terms of bulk, Charizard and Exploud are very similar. But obviously Charizard's lower level than him, so he will be bulkier when we get up that far. Okay, so yeah, I definitely say Rapidash is out of the running. So now it's between... You know what? I don't think this is the smart thing to do, but I think I will be bringing in Charizard. Because again, Charizard, he's not the best, I mean, he can be run physically. He's more so built to be run special, but he can do physical, especially since I also have the Baton Pass Dragon Dance setup, so he actually can just go in and do what he needs to. The only issue with him is that there's one immunity, which is Ghost, and then it has, I think, only one bad matchup, which is Poison. Oh yeah, also Bug. Yeah, so if he goes in and there's a resistance, he's not really one-shotting anything. I already have some pretty decent special attackers ready with Mewtwo and Gardevoir. So again, I really don't need Exploud. Yeah, I really don't need Exploud at all. Because I already have two amazing special attackers. One of which is obviously a legendary, and one of which is going to have actual stab and be broken because of Drizzle Thunder. So yeah, I think this is the team I'm gonna go with. Again, I'm sorry, Aerodactyl, I would normally bring you in, but I already have a very, very good ghost type. So yeah, I think this is going to be the team. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. This will be my team going into the Elite Four. Alright, cool. Let me take a quick break to get myself a few more rare candies to bring the rest of the team onto par to where I said I was going to, again, level 55, 56, to at least be on par with the Elite Four, and then we'll head on over to Victory Road, get through there, and then take on the Elite Four and Champion. So I'll be right back. Alright, and welcome back to the second half of the video. Just got done leveling up all my Pokemon to level 56. Nobody really learned any new moves, so should be all good and hunky-dory to head on over to Victory Road and go from there. And oh yeah, I forget you just can't just fly to Victory Road in this game. You actually have to run all the way there. So I probably should have actually started at the Victory Road gates. Duly noted, duly noted. Again, I thought you could just fly there, like in, you know, pretty much every other game you can. Which definitely sucks, but yep, we're at level 56. All we gotta do is run through Victory Road real quick, which shouldn't take too long, because I do pretty much remember where to go. Again, I'm back as a kid, I'll admit, the Fire Red Leaf Green Victory Road took me for quite a few loops, but I do more or less remember to know where to go in the Victory Road. And the other good thing is if I remember correctly, there's not a lot of mandatory trainer battles in here, so we should be able to go right in, battle all the trainers we have to, and then go from there. The only other thing I'll have to do once we actually get to the Indigo Plateau is sell all the items that I no longer need, so all the TMs I won't be using and everything, and then buying as many full restores as I can, because right now I still only have hyper potions. Because memory serves, you actually can't get full restores until you head into Indigo Plateau. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm like 95% sure. Like 95% sure. But anyways, let's just kind of run on through this. You know, in hindsight, I probably also should have grabbed some repels. Should have, yeah, grabbed some repels. Where's the... Oh, I don't want to battle you. Yeah, let's just kind of skip as many trainers as we can, because again, we are right on par where we need to be in terms of levels, so just kind of go from there. Ooh, a Regice. This would have been a decent encounter. Because again, everyone clowns on Regice, but Regice is Bulk City. And I am very happy with my team. Again, the only thing I don't really have is Bulk still. Like, the bulkiest Pokemon I have is on screen right now with Groudon. The rest of my team are either super fragile, because they just, again, they're just designed to be super fast and hit as hard as possible, or they just don't really do too much. And let's just keep her going. I'm gonna laugh if I find like a shiny or a Master Ball in here. I'm gonna laugh so hard. Alright. Because again, all my encounters are done. The only way I can get another encounter is if I can find a randomized shiny in here. Which I'm pretty sure the odds are like, what, 1 in 156,000 or something? I forget the odds for this generation, because I know in modern gens it is 1 in 8,000. But I forget what it is exactly in this generation. I know it's not good. Another TM to sell, perfect, perfect. Well, hello, Dratini, that'd be kind of cool to have. Ganium, cool, cool, cool. Do I have any repels? Do I actually have any? I'm pretty sure I bought some at one point. I do have one repel. Yep, I have one repel, and I will be using it. Note to self. In the future, definitely buy more repels. Let's defend, that's cool for selling. Alright. Here, do I put it there? Yep, I do put it there. This is another HTM. Follow me, which again is a doubles move. Doesn't do much for me. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Hell's done, so that's fantastic. And I'm pretty sure coming up is one of the only mandatory battles in this Victory Road. Because I know there's like, again, I know there's, oh wait, no, maybe there's not a mandatory battle in this. No, I know there, no, I know there's at least one. I know there's at least one mandatory battle. Is there not? I'm second guessing myself already, and I'm not even at the Elite Four yet. Good job, me. Good job, me. No, that's the mandatory battle. It's her. She's mandatory. I know she is. Because her view goes farther than that. Yeah, I know one of these are mandatory because their view goes all the way across. Right? Oh, there's not mandatory. Maybe there's not a mandatory battle in here. I could have sworn there was. Or I guess it's just for me over the years battling every trainer I see to try to get levels. Oh, I guess there isn't a mandatory battle in here at all. I could have sworn there was. Interesting. Do you speed up to get the rock over and then go from there? Cool. Yeah, and then this is the exit, right? Oh, you're, Yep, your TM. Let's see what we got here. Headbutt. Yes, I will not be learning headbutt. Thank you still. Thank you. Alright, there's the exit. And this is the easiest victory route on all Pokemon, because again, I could have sworn there was a mandatory battle. Or it was just me not going far enough and getting Saba those last two trainers, but anyways, here we are in Indigo Plateau, so I'm not going to complain about it. I mean, this is already going to be a super long video because of the first half evolving everybody. Okay, so we'll definitely start selling. Definitely don't need any stat boosting items. I'll keep the antidote just to be on the safe side. Sell the revive because I can't use them. Definitely be keeping the elixir mainly for Gardevoir. Definitely keeping the black belt because Charizard. Let's see here. Don't need you. Don't need you. Definitely need a choice band. I will keep the scope lens. Sell this for money. Sell the moonstone. Oh, can't buy that. Nice. Okay, and then TM case. Don't need sleep talk. Keep outrage for the time being. Don't need amnesia. Keep them. Definitely need that. Need this. I'll keep. Oh, get rid of this. Definitely get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. I'll definitely keep Thunder, just because, again, I can use that to recharge Gardevoir's Thunder. Because, again, I only have 10 Thunders to use. And then, yeah, buy... Hold on, let me sell all the Pokeballs I have, too, because we definitely need more full restores than that. Is there anything else that I can sell for good money? Not really, no. So I'll just buy as many as I can. 16, that's not terrible. Because again, I still do have quite a few Hyper Potions and Super Potions, so I'll have to use them in between all the matches. Right, and then before I forget... Okay, give the Black Belt to Charizard, boost up his fighting type moves. Give... There it is... Do I want to give the Choice Band to Groudon? Yes, because I mean, realistically, the only thing he's going to be going for is Fly. Then, yeah, we'll give the leftovers to Kingler, just so he can survive, because I don't need the Amulet Coin anymore. Dude, okay, good. I do have Max Elixirs for Gardevoir's Thunder. Perfect. Yeah, we'll do scope lens too. We'll do scope lens with. Let's give the Mewtwo just so he has a higher crit ratio. Alright, is there anything else that I can give or use? Not really. So, alright then, this is the team I will be running. We will start off with Kingler to potentially set up the Dragon Dance and Baton Pass combo, and then go from there. Alright, cool. 5 battles left in this series. Let's do this. Hello, Lorelei. Need a Rhino, which I have not seen you at all yet, sir. Let's go for Dragon Dance. See what typing you are. You are Poison, which is not going to be very effective. And then awesome. Sea King, which I also haven't seen, but you know what? Which is a Kingler Rock. Because, yeah, Kingler is definitely not just here for the Baton Pass Dragon Dance combo. Even though that's one of the main reasons why he's here. But Kingler is also here because he's a very solid Pokemon. He can hit super duper hard. Ooh, Dragon Claw. Ooh. Okay, yep, we're swapping out. Oh, okay, full restore, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I do have to remember to be careful with Kingler because he has next to no special defense. I definitely have to remember that. Let's go Scizor. Go with the strength. Should one-shot. Okay, go Bone Club, one-shot him. Perfect. Dragonites. Bone Club. Awesome. Wait, does Bone Club have a high crit ratio? Ooh. We'll swap out, go into Groudon. Which I know he doesn't have the buff anymore. Choice Band Fly should take out Fortress. Clefable. I have not seen a Clefable at all yet. We'll go Gardevoir, set up the rain, and test out our 100% accurate Thunders. This should just one-shot. That's Gardevoir, special attack. Oh, and it's super effective? Yeah, I bet. Alright, bye, Clefable. And that is Lorelei. Yeah, the number one thing I have to keep in mind with Kingler is that he has next to no special defense. Alright, I will heal up using Super Potions. Want to keep Hyper Potions for when I need them in battle. Alright, cool. Want to leave from her down, on to Mr. Bruno. Alright, let's see what we got here. Persian, okay. Right, set up Dragon Dance. Rock Slide. Okay, this shouldn't do too much because Kingler has pretty solid physical defense, unlike his special. But I do have to be careful because now he is a little bit lower, and one good, well-placed special attack will take him out. Oh, King Persian is either a Psychic or Ghost. Interesting. Cool. Donphan. Actually, I have no idea what typing Donphan is, but I feel like I want to swap out. Let's go Groudon. Oh, he's also a Dragon type. Okay, cool. So we'll go with choice band flies. Okay, he's trying to set up on me. This is scary because Donphan is, depending what other typing he is and what moves he has. Ooh. Thundershock, okay. I know I shouldn't. Okay, I know that was kind of dumb to swap out right away, but I mean, meh. Okay, go into. Bring out Mewtwo. Go for Surf, see what we can do. Okay, finish off with Sludge Bomb. Actually, no, we're not going to finish it off because he's going with his full restore. Cool. Alright, goes into a Barboach, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. Go into our fighting type Charizard, see what kind of damage we can do here. Go for a Sky Uppercut. This should do. Okay, this should one-shot because it is, yeah, super effective, and it's a Barboach. Okay, I think it's last Pokemon that said Farfetch. Let's go back in the Sword. Yep, okay, yeah, so we're right on par with the second Elite Four member, just like I thought. Yeah, because I did do a little bit of research, and he's a flying type, okay. Mirror Move. In that case, then. Go for Thunder Punch. Again, I need to save my Thunders. I mean, I do have 3 PP restoring items, so I could just be spamming Thunders, but I mean, again, at the same time, I don't want to waste them if I don't have to. But I mean, there's only, what, 3 battles left, so I think it might be time to start wasting them. We'll have to see. Hello, Agatha. Okay. Her Pokemon should be right on par with mine, with the exception of her Ace. Her Ace is going to be a little bit higher than mine. Oddish, which I don't know what typing you are because I didn't pay attention to the one I had. Yeah, you know what, we'll just go straight +2 Shadow Ball. This should be able to one-shot everything unless she has a normal type. Speaking of double, I said unless she has a normal type, which unfortunately I don't think Dunsparce is anymore because of the randomizer. But that is quite hilarious. Piloswine, which we know is pure ground, thanks to the one we evolved earlier. The one more Dragon Dance to get +3. C-Dot. And then, ooh, an Aggron. You know what? To Intimidate, that's a little unfortunate, but we will be going Baton Pass, just so we can have a battle of the Gen 3 big boys. Battle of the Gen 3 big boys. +2 attack Groudon versus an Aggron. Okay. Is +2... Okay, but honestly with the choice band, he's effectively +3. Does this take out Aggron? With the crit it does. And I would have to imagine, considering how bulky Aggron is, plus he just went +1 defense, I think that crit matters. That crit most definitely mattered. Ooh, Destiny Bond? This could be funny. This could be extremely funny. Yeah, I'll learn it. I will learn it as a last resort. Because, I mean, Outrage is a good move, but since it is special, it doesn't really work with Kingler that well, because Kingler is a physical attacker only. I will learn that as a last resort thing. It'll definitely be for last resorts. Alright, cool. Yeah, this is super easy. Yeah, this is going so much easier than my Platinum run. Because I'm pretty sure by now, I only had a team of 4 going into the last battle against Will. And then Will took out more of my Pokemon. So again, if I can keep my full team of 6, the battle with blue should be pretty easy. Because now it's just 2 more battles and the series is over. So let's see what we got here. A Weedle. Yeah, we're Dragon Dancing it up. Psychic. And we'll go +2 and then swap out. We have Barrier. Okay. You know what? Okay, now we'll swap out. And we'll swap out into Sword. Go for the Bone Club. Okay, we have a +3 Scizor, so I don't think there's anything that'll be able to survive it. Oh, that might. No, it's not because it's Poochyena, and Poochyena has no defense. Shelder should also just be an instant one-shot. It's also the ace. I mean, Shelder has a somewhat decent chance. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I mean, if it was a Cloyster, it probably would have had a chance, but... Again, yeah, like, once something gets the +3, either attack or special attack, it's not realistically, it's going to one-shot everything, unless it's a super bulky Pokemon that resists the attack that's coming in. And even then, it'll most likely be a 2-hit KO or a 3-hit KO. Most likely 2-hit KO. Okay, take out the Onix, and that's it. We are on to the final battle against Blue. And depending on what Blue's first Pokemon is, I think what I want to do is try to set up +6 with Charizard and just send him in. Alrighty, this is the last battle of the series, and I'll officially get my second Extreme Randomizer win. Again, it could have been 3 if I had better RNG and Platinum, but thankfully I had some pretty decent RNG this time around. And I mean, realistically, Baton Pass, Dragon Dance is carrying me, but again, none of these Leaf members had really big, dangerous Pokemon, and I didn't realistically need to use the combo, but I just wanted to use the combo because, you know, it's fun. It's fun to be able to just one-shot everything. Plus, again, I'm playing smart, because I don't want to lose. I'll tell you, he's the most powerful trainer in the world, but are you more powerful than Dragon Dance Baton Pass? It's time to find out, Blue. So unfortunately, because of the way the randomizer works, Blue gets an entire new team every single battle we have, except for one, his starter. So I know he has a Houndoom, and I know it is a Grass type, or a Staryu. Depending on what typing this shouldn't be too big of an issue. I should be able to set up the combo and just go from there. Meditate, which is that's fighting, right? Yeah, it's either fighting or psychic. Wait, I can't escape now? Wait, does block negate Baton Pass? Let's try once. No, it doesn't. That means I just can't just swap out normally. Bring in Charizard. Go for the double kick. Which, yeah, we're at +4 now. At least I'm pretty sure we're + where I lost track. Mimuse, which is his second strongest Pokemon, so this is probably normally his Rhydon. Go for the Sky Uppercut, which, unless this thing resists, it will be a one-shot. Ooh, it is not a one-shot. It's poison. Okay, yeah, I will be swapping out into Sword. Go straight for the Bone Club. Igglybuff. Yeah, which this thing is not scary at all. It is a fire type though, which is concerning. Actually, since it's a fire type, swap into Gardevoir since I didn't really get to use her at all yet. And just go for 100% accurate Thunders. I'll try to am a Steel type, but thankfully it is raining. Alright, go straight for... Ooh. Ooh, that's bad. Thank God it's an Igglybuff. Otherwise, if it was like a Jigglypuff or something, I probably would have lost my Gardevoir right there. Okay, I gotta stop acting so cocky. Because I can still easily lose this. I can easily still lose this, so I can't get cocky yet. Because there's... Ooh, and Thunder Punch? Yo, this Igglybuff is stacked. Oh, I had a Reflect Up, that's right. So if I didn't have that Reflect Up, my Gardevoir would have died to the Igglybuff, which is insane. Yo, this Igglybuff is straight out insane. Why is this Igglybuff the strongest Pokemon in the entire world? Hey, yo. Yeah, no, seriously, why is this Igglybuff so strong? Okay, Bone Club. Alright, cool. Glalie. I know I have one, but I... Wait, no, Glalie is a ghost type. I remember that it's a ghost type. So we go into Mewtwo. Yeah, I have to full restore my Groudon. I'm gonna take this opportunity to use a few full restores to heal up the team. Go for the Surf. Cool. And there's the Houndoom. Go straight back to Groudon, even though Mewtwo could probably handle this, but it would be still neutral. Right, Groudon should be able to clean this up from here. Here is the Houndoom. Go straight for the Choice Band Fly. Tries to go for Solar. Oh, that's right. I gave him the Sun. Ooh, that is okay. Kind of scary. Yeah, Choice Band Fly from Groudon should easily, take out the Houndoom. Oh, he has two Houndooms. I was about to say, I wonder why that Houndoom's so much lower level, because yeah, the H should be level 63. Okay, so this is his actual Houndoom. This is the one he's had since the beginning of the game. And I still outspeed, thankfully. He should go for another Solar Beam, try to take me out, but he unfortunately cannot. And I would imagine Choice Band Fly should still take out the Houndoom, and that secures my victory, right? Yep, and a crit to boot. Definitely didn't need it, that definitely did not matter. But with that, we got my second victory in an extreme randomizer. Okay. Like that, well, it was a little bit of dicey because of the Igglybuff, because again, I just didn't know what typing was, and it was messing up my entire team. That is insane. And you know what the craziest part is pretty much I used all my Pokemon, which is definitely fantastic. Because I was definitely going to try to, set up +6 with Charizard and just go from there. But I'm kind of glad that the battle turned out the way it did, using all my team members. Like, the only Pokemon that really didn't get to do too much because of the typing diversity was my Gardevoir. But, yeah. But anyways, that's going to do it for this series. The next one will start up on Thursday, and it will be a normal randomizer, not extreme this time around. And I will be doing just a normal randomizer of Pokemon Sapphire. It will have a special rule this time around to hopefully help me get consistent in my uploads again. So we'll have to see how that all turns out. I'll be releasing a video later today or tomorrow. As the time you're watching this, I'll be releasing a video probably on Wednesday the 25th of June, dictating that new rule. But we'll have to see how it all goes. But anyways, that feels really, really good that we managed to win this one. Because again, yeah, getting all the way and then losing to Cynthia in Platinum felt so bad. Like, I still feel the repercussions of it. But either way, I'm so glad we managed to win this one. And I mean, again, it doesn't surprise me we won because my team is completely stacked and it had such a broken combination with Dragon Dance and Baton Pass And the funniest thing is Baton Pass Dragon Dance didn't really play a role at all in the final battle, because I managed to get +3 with Charizard and then was forced to swap out right away. But yeah, that was insane. But with that all said, that is the end of this series. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I will do another Extreme Randomizer in the future. Probably not the next Nuzlocke after the Sapphire one, because I think after Sapphire I'll probably boot up Radical Red again. But we'll have to wait and see. But with that all said, hope you guys enjoyed this series. Hope you guys are excited for the next one. And of course, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you all next time. Peace.